Hi everybody, it's Susan from Soul Purpose Yoga. Thank you for joining me again today for our part 4 of our 5-part series of Intro into Vinyasa Yoga. And I'm going to introduce my companions here, my helpers. This is Monsieur Pierre Popcorn, who you probably already know. And because I'm coming to you from Boston, this is Mistah Fenway Pahk, who needs a little bit of a haircut. So we're going to go over some of the postures that we've done in 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to add on a few. I do like to go over the essentials prior to the start. So if you have any kind of knee tenderness, you can use a blanket, or again, I have my trusty gardening tool. I always suggest 2 thick blocks because that helps with any modification. It brings the mat up to you and it really helps with getting a lot more flexible. Of course, water. And again, for Savasana, if you have an essential oil or any kind of a lotion that you like, would be great to do prior to Savasana. And a belt. I don't believe we're going to be using the belt today. You can always, if you don't have a yoga belt, you can always use a long necktie or any kind of a long rope. But we won't be doing that posture today. And that is about it. So let's get started. Again, if you have a wall that's empty, again, unlike me, you can always sit up against a wall because more importantly than anything, we want to be up straight. We want our shoulders back, abdomen in, okay? And that's a key to the postures. It's not how far you get into it, it's that you're in alignment, okay? So that's the big key to yoga, is getting yourself into the proper alignment to do the postures correctly. So let's just start again. Let's start in modified lotus like I am. We're going to rest our hands on our knees. Just relax, start to relax. Rest those hands on the knees. Slightly open your mouth to unclench your jaw. Softly close your eyes and unclench your forehead. And as you know, I always start with breath. And with breath, I like to set off the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of the nervous system that brings calmness, relaxation, clarity, slows us down, which in turn helps us to get into the postures. And again, this is a mind-body connection here. So as you inhale through the nose, once you get all that oxygen through the thoracic cavity, in through the lungs, and you want to expand that abdomen. Hold for 3 seconds, and then as you exhale out through your mouth, you're deflating the abdomen, okay? So by doing this breath, you're slowing yourself down and setting off that parasympathetic nervous system. And this is something you can do actually during the day if you find maybe, I know it's hard at work, but maybe you can find a space or at home to just chill. So again, let's inhale through the nose. Get all that oxygen all the way down into the abdomen. Expand that abdomen. Hold for 3. And then exhale out. So we're going to sit here for a bit and just concentrate on that breath. So the next inhale, we want to bring those arms up. Let's bring them down. Exhale them to heart center. And we're going to concentrate on the neck and the shoulders. And we're going to do it both at the same time. So we're going to take our hands and clasp them behind our head. Now, we want the elbows out as far as we can get them. So if you find that clasping makes those elbows go in a little bit more, you know what? You can actually keep even your hands apart behind your head, either way. So we want the elbows out. We want to be sitting up straight. And then we inhale, and then in the exhale, slowly bring those elbows in. Slowly let the head drop. Exhale. And you can round during this one. This is one of the only times you can really round. And really let that neck go, okay? Maybe you can just push a teeny bit. We want to get at that neck. And then we're going to inhale up like butterfly wings. Open up those elbows. And on the exhale, exhale down. Inhale up, like butterfly wings. Exhale down. Inhale one more time up. And then exhale down. Let's bring the head back up. Bring the hands to the knees. We want to do one more exercise for the neck. Well, there'll be a few more coming, but particularly this is for the neck. We're going to exhale and drop that neck down. And then inhale over to the right and then up. Opening your mouth. Relaxing your shoulders. Exhale to center. Inhale up to the left. Oh, yeah. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Oh, yeah. And then exhale and bring your head back up again. Great. Excellent. So we're going to bring those feet out in front of us. We're going to start working on the stretching our legs, our hamstrings, and our calves. And let's point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Rather than doing our regular traditional fold forward, let's do a half fold forward today, okay? So I'm going to bring that right foot in. I'm going to keep that left foot flexed. I'm going to inhale. Remember, we always want to be leading with the chest. We don't want to be humping over, okay? So we're sitting up straight, inhaling the arms up, and then placing that right arm to the right, and then just exhaling the left arm. Now, if you're not able to touch the toes, fine. You can actually bend the knee. You can come to here again. You know me. It's not about getting down there in the wrong way. It's about knowing that everybody's at a different level. So as soon as you get to a comfortable level, let's bring that chest down towards the top of the thighs and then drop the head down. Inhaling and exhaling. And on the exhale, maybe try to bring the chest. We do try to get the chest closer to the thighs. And again, you can be bending your knees as much as you want. Drop the head, let it go. Let it go. And then we're going to bring the head up first. Let's bring that right leg and just shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. This time we're going to bring that left. Hi, Monsieur Popcorn. We're going to bring that left foot into the inner right thigh. Flex that right foot, okay? Let's bring that left hand out to give us some leverage. Well, actually, let's inhale the arms up first. And let's exhale that left arm to give it leverage. And then again, we're going to exhale, leading with the chest, leading with the chest, leading with the chest. Once you reach the spot, again, it could be here, here. You may be able to reach your toes. You maybe want to bend your knees as well. Once you get to that spot that's comfortable for you, exhale and let that chest down and then drop the head. Just relax. Let the head go. Ourselves back up. We're going to shake those legs. And then we're going to come into our butterfly posture. So again, if you're out here, that's perfectly fine. This is when I kind of suggest blocks as well for people that, may not be as flexible. And again, I keep saying that because I'm not 100% flexible either. So I love my modifications and props. Bring it on. So for people that may have their knees up a little bit, you can always rest your knees on a block, and that helps bring, again, your knees up to you. So if you're in this position here, you can bring your hands down around a little bit above your ankles, lower limbs. You can stay here because you are opening up the hips and you're opening up the hip flexors, okay? If you want to go a little bit further, again, inhale, exhale, exhale, forward with the chest, then drop down. And relax that head. Let it go. Now for those of you who are there, you stay there. For the rest of you who want to bring it in a little bit closer, the heels in closer to the pelvis, you can cup your hands around your feet. Again, if you need blocks for your knees, go ahead and use them. If you have them, we're going to sit up straight. And again, you can stay just like this. Because again, you're opening up your hips and the hip flexors. You can even do butterfly legs if you want. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. It's kind of like the Tin Man. You're oiling yourself. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then again, for those of you who want to go a little bit further, I'm going to inhale. And on the exhale, leading with the chest, leading with the chest. We're coming forward. We're coming forward. I feel like I'm going to start to round. So I'm going to stop here. And I'm just going to drop my head down. And again, relax that neck. Inhale back up. I'm going to shake, 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 shake. So let's do a little bit of a twist here. Let's flex and point those toes again. Get those calf muscles going. Hi, lovey. So we're going to keep that left leg flexed straight, left leg straight, left foot flexed. We're going to take that right foot and bring it over. Sitting up straight. Again, you may be using a wall. That's fabulous. You want to bring that left arm over, underneath, underneath the right knee. Inhale the right arm up. Bring that right arm back. And then gaze over to the side, to the right. If neck allows, gaze over that right shoulder. And get a nice twist here. Always bring the head back first. And we're going to shake, shake, shake those legs out again. This time, right leg stays straight, Right foot is flexed. Let's take that left leg and bring it over. Again, sitting up straight. Take that right arm underneath the left knee. Inhale the left arm behind us. Keep that right foot flexed, sit up straight, and then gaze over to the right. If neck allows, only if neck allows, gaze over that left shoulder. Don't forget to be inhaling, exhaling, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw. Head comes back first, excellent. And then we just shake it out, okay? So we're gonna cross over, we're gonna come on, we're on, I always say that, we're already on the mat. We're gonna come into a few postures here, and I'm facing sideways, but you should be facing the front. I'm gonna cross over. I'm gonna use my gardening tool for my pad for my knees because I am on a hardwood floor. Again, you can always use a blanket, fold it up, or a towel if your knees are sensitive, okay? So we're gonna go into our tabletop. So again, the tabletop, our hips are over our knees, shoulders over our hands, and this abdomen in. That's really important. However, we're gonna let that abdomen go in a couple of seconds because we're gonna go into our cat-cow. We're gonna drop the belly, lift the buttocks, lift the chin, inhale to cow. Now we wanna exhale into cat, but before we do that, we wanna tighten that abdominal muscle, then start rounding and exhaling into our cat. Looking through those thighs. Inhale to cow, buttocks up, chin up, abdomen down. Now let's tighten that abdomen and let's round, and then exhale into our cat. Inhale, cow, tighten the abdomen, exhale to our cat. Exhale out to tabletop. So our next posture is going to be our puppy pose, which again, ultimately, the ultimate goal is to get the chest on the mat. Full disclosure, as you know, I have not reached that goal yet, so I modify. Some of you may be able to get the chest all the way down, which is great, and keep yourself in proper alignment. So we're gonna start again in tabletop. So what we don't want to do, we don't want to do this, okay? You can get your chest down, but what we want to do is keep the buttocks above the knees. We want to stay in this position, abdomen in. We're going to walk the hands out. As we walk the hands out, we're bringing the chest down with us. Okay, this is on the exhale. Now what prevents me from getting further down, my shoulders. My shoulders are a little bit tight. So this is about as far as I'm going to go. Once I reach that spot, I'm just going to place my forehead on the mat. Another little way to get in this is several other ways you can get a little bit further down, but this one is kind of a little bit easier. We're going to walk our hands and start to bring our chest, but we're also going to bend the left elbow, bend the right elbow. Slide it out, and then place the forehead on the forearm, okay? And then bring that chest down a little bit further towards the mat into our puppy pose. Inhaling and exhaling. So you want to come out of this very slowly, very carefully. That's a tough pose. My doggies can do it like nothing. I'm so jealous. So we go into our counter pose for that, which is one of my faves. which is child's pose. Now again, child's pose, you can keep your knees together. Inhale your arms up. Come forward, slide them, and bring the forehead down towards the mat. Or, if you'd like, you can bring those toes together, knees out, inhale up. Exhale, slide those arms forward, and bring the forehead onto the mat. So this is a fabulous pose if you ever want to just rest. Even, I would say, do this first thing in the morning when you get up, either with your knees together or apart, because what it does is it relaxes, it actually stretches and relaxes out the lower back, mid-back, upper back, shoulders, and if you have your knees open, it actually helps open up the hips as well. So let's inhale and exhale out of that. And we'll slide out of that fabulous, fabulous pose. Oh, I could stay in that forever. So I think we've done these before, and for those of you who are not comfortable with it, I'm just going to show you, and you can do it and see how you feel about it. We're going to get back into our tabletop. We're going to take our toes and bend them, and we're going to go, actually, for lack of a better word, at our toes. So we're going to sit back and actually sit back on our toes. Now for those of you, again, with the yikes, you can just stay in table. Otherwise, place your hands on the top of your thighs, breathing in and exhaling out. So good for your toes. But I know some people have problems with their toes, bunion, hammer toes, arthritis. So if it hurts, just come back into tabletop. Counter pose this. Just going to kind of spank the top of the feet out, but we want to get at the top of the feet. So we're going to come back. We're going to bring those hands to our feet. Again, you can stay just like this, opening up your shoulders, abdomen in if you want. For those of you who want to go a little bit further and get at the top of the toes, inhale and inhale those knees up and sit back as much as you can. You can even rock back and forth. And you're trying to get at the top of the toes, the top of the ankles, okay? Oh, yeah, feels really good. Okay, so let's get back into our tabletop. So we are going to go into, you can either stay in tabletop or plank. And we're going to go down to the mat on the count of 5, okay? Probably, I count backwards, so probably around 2, you'll see me place my knees down, because the goal is to get down to the mat, the whole body down to the mat, but we don't want to plop. There's no plopping. We want to have control as we go down, okay? So a lot of that too is tightening the abdomen as well, and you can do it from child's pose. I'm going to do it from plank, but you're welcome to do it from child's pose. If you're doing it with me in plank, abdomen in, buttocks not way up here, buttocks neutral. Keep the elbows in, and I'm going to start 5, 4, 3. Now here I go with my knees, 2, and then all the way down on 1. Forehead on the mat. Just relax. So we're going to slide those forearms forward, squeeze the buttocks to protect the lower back. We're going to go into our Sphinx, okay? Next week we may go into Cobra, but I like the Sphinx for right now. I think it's more of a gentler posture. Exhale the forehead down. Inhale up to Sphinx. Squeeze those buttocks, protect that lower back. Exhale down. Inhale, and then exhale to our tabletop. So we're going to go into our first down dog. Let's get those toes curled under. On the exhale, let's slowly go into our down dog. And let's walk the dog. So we're going to try to bring the heels down, Just gonna walk it out at first, okay? So what we want to make sure is that the head is between the arms and that the back is neutral. So in order to do this, you may have to even bend your knees a little bit to get that back in kind of a neutral position. Even though it's slanted, you want the back to be neutral, okay? Some of you may be able to even get your heels down, that's fine. Others, we may stay on our toes. Upside down V is what a downward facing dog looks like. So we're gonna do two sun A salutations. So we're gonna inhale, really bend those knees. Walk a hop to the front of the mat. So we're in our full forward. Now you can keep your knees bent. If you have a block, you can always place a block. Just let that head go, okay? Let that head go. Inhale to a flat back, so hands come above the knee. You're looking ahead, back is flat. Exhale, full forward. Again, if you need to bend, that's fine. And then inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center, and then down to our Tadasana. So we're gonna try that again. I'm gonna go through what they call the Chaturanga, which is plank, up dog, down dog. You can either do that or you can go into tabletop and we'll all meet in down dog. So wherever you want to be. This is your class. So we're gonna inhale up. And this again, sun A. We're gonna swan dive, full forward. Inhale, flat back. And then on the exhale, we're either going to come into our tabletop or our plank. I'm going to stay in the plank. I'm going to flip those top of the feet. Inhale, looking up. Exhale to our downward facing dog. Inhale, really bend those knees. Hop or walk to the front of the mat. We're in our full forward again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, full forward. Let that neck go. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, heart center. Tadasana. Great. So we're going to do some standing postures. I'm going to have my blocks handy because I will be using the blocks. So we're actually going to go into our what they call a pyramid pose, okay? So we're standing in Tadasana, and we're going to bring that right leg ahead. But we want our feet to be on a railroad track. We don't want them to be right behind each other because we'll be kind of like this. So this is actually a little bit of a balanced posture. We're going to bring our hands to our hips. And I'm going to exhale down. Leading with the chest, leading with the chest. Bringing those hands down to the mat. The reason I'm using the block, I'll tell you why. Because we want this leg to be straight and we want that back leg to be straight. So this is our pyramid pose. You can bring your head down and just relax it. You can do it from here as well, but I find the blocks are extremely helpful. I'm going to inhale back up. Let's inhale those arms up. Let's bend that right leg. And let's just take that back leg 75 degrees. Move that front leg out to a 90-degree angle. And we are in Warrior One. Yes. Let's keep those hips straight forward. Warrior One. We're going to exhale to our Warrior Two. So we're going to gaze over that right hand, abdomen in. We're going to move that back leg 45-degree angle. Warrior Two. Great. Let's bend that right elbow. Bring that forearm onto the right thigh. Inhale the left arm up. Extended side angle. Again, I'm going to give you 3 options because I like to give options. If you can, bring that right hand next to that right foot, as long as you're not like this, okay? If you like that, then come back up here, or here we go with my blocks. You can use a block. Inhale back up, warrior two. We're gonna keep the legs, the feet the same, but we're gonna straighten that right leg. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, gentle warrior. Let's bring those hands down to our hips. We're gonna come into our triangle. So we're gonna tilt over. We're gonna take that right arm, bring it inside the right leg. Again, the goal is to get the right hand down to the mat. But we're all, again, different flexibility. I see too much of kind of this going on. So if this is where you are, that's perfect. Inhale the left arm up. You may get down a little bit further, but as long as your shoulders are back, abdomen in, okay? This is great. Again, another way to do it is to take the block, and I am going to take the block the high way. Place my right hand on a block. Inhale, triangle. And I can really feel that inside that right leg. Inhale and exhale to warrior two. Bring the arms up. And then we'll bring those feet together. Bring the hands down to our hips. We're gonna toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. We're gonna do that on the other side, okay? So you're gonna be facing the front of the mat again. So you're in the back of the mat, but facing the front of the mat. We're gonna take that left foot. Whoopsie, 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 doopsie. Take that left. I told you it was a balance posture. Abdomen in, shoulders back, hands on hips. Again, you want those feet like a railroad track. Again, meaning you don't want that. See how that, then I really go off balance. We don't want that. So this leg is straight out, this leg is straight out. Again, I'm gonna use my blocks. Abdomen in, and then on the exhale, come down slowly, slowly, leading with the chest, and bringing those hands down. You may not need the blocks. I do a little bit. I want to keep these legs straight, and then I drop my head. And this is called pyramid pose. We're gonna come inhale, whoopsie, whoopsie again. We're gonna inhale, really is a balance posture. Inhale the arms up. Let's bring that left leg to a 90-degree angle. The right foot only to about a 75-degree angle, warrior one. We just went right into, transitioned right into warrior one. Hips straight. But we want to go into our warrior two. So we're going to inhale and exhale, and we're going to bring that foot out to a 45-degree angle, okay? I don't like my back facing you, so I'm going to switch over to here. Warrior two. Hi, everyone. I don't like having my back to my students. So we're going to go into our warrior two. Then we're going to bend that left arm. Inhale the right arm up and come into extended side angle. Again, you can stay here. You can bring that hand down as long as you're not coming over this way. Or again, placing your hand on a block, extended side angle. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. We're going to inhale, but we're going to keep the feet where they are, but we're going to straighten that left leg. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, gentle warrior. Bring your hands to your hips. We're going to go into triangle. We're going to tilt over to the left. Bring that left arm inside the left thigh. Inhale the right arm up. Make sure the shoulders are back, abdomen in, and as you're in alignment, okay? You can try to come down a little bit, but if you start rounding, pull back. Again, here I go again. High block, left hand, triangle. And I actually do feel a little bit more, up in the side, not hamstrings, but kind of along the side of the hamstrings. Breathe in and out, very slowly, inhaling, exhaling, relax the shoulders, inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale all the way up. We're gonna toe, heel, bring the hands to our hips, toe, heel, whoopsie with the block, toe, heel. We're gonna come down to the mat via Malasana, so you should be facing the front of the mat. Again, toes out, heels in. You can come down two ways. Come down and keep your hands here and your heels up. Or you can come into it a little bit further and bring the feet flat and then the elbows go between the knees, Malasana. It's just a way to get down to the mat. It's a nice posture. So let's put our hands behind us, cross over. And we're going to cross over and come into tabletop, and let's just do a nice child's pose to reward ourselves, either knees together or knees spread apart, okay? Walk out of this slowly. Of course, I could stay in this forever. Let's go back into our tabletop. Gonna cross over, take a full body stretch. And we're gonna do our legs up against the wall before Savasana. So you can bring those hands over our head. What I wanna make sure, I think I'll take this off because it helps with making my neck neutral. You want your neck neutral, meaning you don't want your chin down here. You don't want it back. So if you open your eyes, you're looking straight ahead to the ceiling, okay? Hands overhead, toes pointed. If you'd like to come into a lying butterfly, go right ahead. Either way. Hi, Papacito. So let's bring those knees in together. Let's just give ourselves a nice little hug. And then bring those feet down. We'll go into our legs up against the wall. Again, if you have a wall that's empty, Popcorn, I'm gonna move you a teensy. I'm just gonna show you, you would go in, just gonna move you lovely, just a little. If you want to go up against a wall, you'd go in this way. So your buttocks would be up against the wall. Raise the right leg, raise the left leg, and you can splay your arms out to the side. If you don't have a block, just raise your right leg, your left leg, splay your arms out. And finally, if you have a block, keep your feet, your legs bent, feet on the ground. Inhale up and place the block between your coccyx sacrum area. Inhale the right leg up, inhale the left leg up. Splay those arms out and just enjoy. Again, make sure that neck is neutral, and how you can do that, open your eyes and make sure you're looking straight ahead. This is so good for your circulation. This is a posture too that helps with sleep. So you could always do this before you go to bed. So all the fluid, everything is going up through the whole circulatory system, cardiac system, all the way up. We're going to bring the right foot down, the left foot down. If you have a block, inhale, remove it. Take a nice full body stretch before Savasana. If you are up against a wall, make sure you take the left leg down, then the right leg down. You'll end up here. And again, full body stretch, everybody, before Savasana. I'm going to sit up just for some suggestions. If you're in a cold climate, which I am, although I have to say it's a nice day for Boston today, and it is, yikes, November, almost December. If you have an oil, now's the time to spritz it, or even a lotion. Inhale it, put it on your forehead, temple, neck. Just take it in. Again, if you're cold, you can always put a blanket over you. Breathe it for about 3 minutes or so, okay? So everybody lay flat. Either you can keep your feet out, hands splayed. You can bend your knees. Whatever's more comfortable for you, or even butterfly. So you lay flat and yeah. And relax the feet. Relax your legs. Relax your arms. Relax your shoulders. Open your mouth slightly to unclench your jaw. And let your thoughts kind of ebb and flow. Thoughts will come in, thoughts will come out, and let them ebb and flow. Let them do that. Don't forget to be, as you breathe, expand the abdomen. As you exhale, deflate the abdomen. Sit up. So my passage for today is just a short one. It's just the golden rule. Treat those the way that you want to be treated. And again, how would you treat someone that could do nothing for you? Just a few thoughts. Stay lying down. Gently start moving your feet. your legs, your arms, shoulders, hands. And when you're ready, go on to the left or right side in the fetal position. And when you're ready, you can come back up to seated where we started. Keep your eyes closed, stay relaxed. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Bring them to our lips that we speak kind words to one another. Between our eyes, our third eye, our intuition, that we think kind thoughts of others and we think kind thoughts of ourselves. Back to heart center, that the light in me acknowledges the light in every single one of you. Namaste. And again, thank you for joining me in this series. We'll be doing one more series. I do have other videos as well. If you want to check out soulpurposeyoga.com, again, soul is spelled like the Latin version of the sun, S-O-L, soulpurposeyoga.com. My name is Susan, and my assistants, Monsieur Pierre Popcorn and Mistah Fenway Pahk, left me kind of in a lurch. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.